Hello and welcome back to Skills for Health. We're going to be discussing managing stress, putting the pieces together when they are falling apart. Our objectives: define key terms related to stress, describe the effects of stress on the body, explain the concepts of mind-body connection, apply stress management techniques to one's own stress profile, practice the health skill of self-management. So what stresses you out? Teens and young adults are not immune to the pressures of stress. In fact, the lives of teens are sometimes more stressful than the lives of adults. Try not to stress. This lesson will answer the questions posed above and more. You'll have the opportunity to rate your own stress level and to develop a plan to manage it. Take a deep breath and get ready to learn about stress. The kind of strain on one's body or mind is called stress. It's a part of the body's primitive instincts to defend itself. Life can be stressful. Have you ever felt pressured by peers, schoolwork, or the will to perform well? Again, this kind of strain on one's body or mind is called stress. It is a part of the body's primitive instincts to defend itself. Sometimes a little stress can be useful, such as when you have a test or a big game coming up because you're keyed up to do your best. However, too much stress, especially over a long period of time, is harmful to your health. Mind-body connection. Many of the signs of stress are physical. These signs are evidence of the interrelationship of the mind and the body, also called the mind-body connection. The stress response is a good example of the mind-body connection because if you are stressed out, you may lose your appetite, be sleepless, and suffer from tension and anxiety. This connection is why stress management techniques include physical, mental, and social exercises. If you are feeling worried, depressed, fearful, impatient, angry, frustrated, lonely, powerless, or inflexible, these emotions are all signs of stress. Fight or flight, aka the alarm stage. The stress response is often called the fight or flight response, which is controlled by the sympathetic nervous system. However, this familiar term really just is the first stage of the GAS, General Adaptation Syndrome. In this model of stress reaction, the first stage is called alarm, followed by resistance, and finally by exhaustion. General Adaptation Syndrome. There are some noticeable effects and some hidden effects when this syndrome occurs. Noticeable effects would be your pupils dilate, your mouth gets dry, your shoulders and your neck muscles tense up, your heart beats quickly, your breathing is fast and shallow as oxygen is needed for muscles. You also may sweat. Noticeable effects. The hidden effects. Your brain gets your body ready for action. Adrenaline is produced for the flight or fight. Liver releases glucose to provide energy for your muscles, and your blood pressure rises. Alarm stage. Here the body gears up to either fight the danger or flight, run away from it. When you feel frightened, your body releases stress hormones, epinephrine and norepinephrine into your blood. These hormones focus concentration, speed, reaction time, and increase strength and agility. The heart beats more rapidly to pump blood throughout your body tissues. Blood pressure rises and the body gets ready to take action. Breathing becomes rapid and shallow, making less oxygen available to the blood. Muscles become tense and blood flow to the brain and major muscles increases. Your body is literally working overtime. Resistance and exhaustion. When the threat is gone, physical functions should begin to return to normal. Resistance is the period during which hormone flow, breathing, and heart rate return to their usual levels. Exhaustion. If you are experiencing several stressful situations at once or stress over a long period of time, your body has no time to recover. This situation leads to the third and very dangerous stage of exhaustion. Exhaustion, if not treated, can actually lead to death. It creates extra wear and tear on the body. It leads to illness, poor decision making, and an overall breakdown of the body and its systems. Stress management tips. So there's help. Set some realistic goals and then prioritize those goals. Remember to keep your stress management goals achievable, or else you might give up on them if you are too hard. When managing stress, tell your internal critic to be quiet. Above all, visualize success. If you believe that you will be successful at managing your stress, you are much more likely to do so. More stress management tips: eat a nutritious meal. Eat healthy foods, get plenty of rest, and engage in a much needed physical activity, at least 30 minutes a day. Remember to relax. Meditation or yoga can help you learn to relax. As part of your continuing stress management program, pay attention to physical clues that tell you you're feeling stressed. Recognize these clues, and you'll head off stress sooner. If a conflict is causing you stress, use communication skills to resolve it. And when possible, use humor to help you through a stressful situation. Don't try to resolve your stress in unhealthy ways, such as smoking, drug abuse, compulsive eating, and other risky behaviors. Thanks for joining me today. Please complete your calendar for this week. Check the announcements page in your course home as well as the calendar. How to contact me? Mail me, aturner at lavirtual.org, or by phone 504-322-7543. If you are watching this recording, please visit this link to receive credit for today's lesson. Password, secret word, stress.